Reparation is a realistic thing. We've not rejoiced to conquer and conquering. Balance and respect is from whence I come in. I Seamoss is the Almighty King. First man fi do them soul house cleaning. All from the ancient future man come fi win. Trump reptilian lion serpent and a ricochet nothing. Love for you one another real something. How you so careless in angle in these things. The great
yeah. That Supreme Seamoss look fresh, don't it? I already know, man. Fresh, green, alkaline. Hold on. But yeah, that Supreme Seamoss look fresh, don't it? Green, alkaline, supreme. You know, that green color comes from the liquid chlorophyll that's inside of it. All plants that we see have chlorophyll within their leaves, and that's what gives them that green pigmentation. Chlorophyll has a responsibility of collecting sunlight and allowing the plant to use that sunlight to make food. So we understand that chlorophyll is charged with sunlight within itself. When we drink things that have chlorophyll, we eat things that have chlorophyll, we're getting that phytonutrients from the plant. So, you know, that's the vibe. Supreme Seamoss here, fresh. One of the many ingredients within the Supreme Seamoss is liquid chlorophyll, and that's what gives it that green color, you know, just like the plants that we see around us. So if you want to try the Supreme Seamoss, go ahead and visit www.amoonhealing.com and you will see the Supreme Seamoss there. Or you can go ahead and follow me at amoonhealing on Instagram. And shoot me a DM and I'll send you a direct invoice with the cost of the Supreme Seamoss, so you can go ahead and pay that way. So yeah. So I'm actually here right now. I was waiting for somebody that wanted to pick up some Supreme Seamoss, but they're actually saying they'll pick it up later on. So now I can forward and make moves to this park here in Atlanta, Georgia. Hold a vibe out there, meet a friend out there, and you know, just hold a vibration. I'm gonna record more video footage when I'm out at that park too. So just catch a vibe, hold a frequency, and stay tuned. Bless. Alright, so I think I want to hold a quick conversation on time and the importance of time and what you do with your time, what one does with their time. You know, time is important. Time is of the essence. We've all heard these things before, and I don't know. I can say for me personally, being someone who has always been busy with things like sports, things like school, things like classes, organizations, all of these things, I've always known what it's like to be busy. I've always known what it's like to have something to do with your time. In college, I was playing on a college football team. I was a part of like 2 or 3 organizations at the time. I was in class, you know, and anyone that has played collegiate sport before, you know how time consuming it is to be able to have to go to, you know, sports meetings, to have to go to film sessions, to to have to practice, to have to go to games, to have to go to the study hall. All of these things, when you play a college level sport, it's time consuming. So for me, once I stopped playing sports in college, now I had this free time. And I'm like, yo, I have all this free time, like, what do I do? You ever been in a situation where you go from being busy to not being busy? Like, maybe you're the type of person who goes to work every day and you get a day off. And you're just like, man, this is nice to be off right now, but I feel like I should be doing something. So to go from, it's a beautiful thing to go from being busy all the time to not being busy at all. It's good to have that not being busy, because then you have the space to think, okay, I have time to create. I have space to create. Space and time is very valuable, because that's when anything is possible. You can do anything in a given space or time. So that's what a space and time you have to sit and think, like, okay, what can I create in this space and time? What can I do in this space and time? For me, when I stopped playing football in college, I created a business. The biggest thing for me that I could think that I can do right now with my space and time. Like, I didn't want to just waste it and just do things that didn't matter. I started focusing on myself, changed up my eating habits, changed up, my lifestyle, and started a business. And this business that I started is what you see today, what you're viewing right now, on moonhealing.com. The growth and everything that you're seeing with that business was started in college, when I created a space and time for what I wanted to see grow. So space and time is very important, because that's when we can create. That's when we have the ability to manifest whatever we want to manifest. Whatever we think is important with our space and time, we can utilize, and we can manifest within that space, within that time. So that's just the reasoning right there. And I wanted to give a quick, my quick thoughts on that space and time, and share my experience, and hopefully allow you to have the inspiration to do the same. Yeah, give thanks. We're on our way to Yellow River right now, here in Atlanta, Georgia. So keep it locked. Blessing.
The philosophy which old one race superior and another inferior is finally and permanently discredited.